So today is 27th of October 2020 year. Today is the fourth lesson, the lecture in computer science and engineering for the group 211 2011 KI. So now let us see how about the participation in this conference. So I am alone, so no other students, but in WhatsApp yesterday all the students of this group was announced about this conference. Maybe they're late, but because the time is now, so let us start this conference, let us start this lecture, and let us record the information. Okay, so I will demonstrate you my screens and I will do something concerned with this lecture. Okay, so now let us go to the internet, to the Moodle. Okay, let us open computer science and engineering course. And let us create the today's lesson, today's lecture. So it will be the lecture number 4. The lecture number 4. Previous time we considered coding text information. Let us open this lecture in PDF format. Okay. So we considered ASCII table. We considered how to code text information with the help of ASCII. So let us see again the program. So this is the program how to compile the type character. Okay. What we shall do now? Now we will use the type character and we will use other information, and now we will consider the structure. So the topic of our today's lecture is a structure. Okay, so let us add today's lecture 5. So I go to the режим редактирования, reducting mode. Okay, and I will add new element or resource. So which element? The page. So what is the name of this page? Lecture 5. Which lecture 5? Structure. Lecture 5 structure. So here will be the content of this lecture. So now let us check. Maybe somebody try to take part in this conference. Stop the demonstration. No, I am alone. So let us see the screen of my computer. Okay, so this is my computer. Okay, let us see. So участники, the participants. Участники and only one member. Okay, I'm single. Let us return. Okay, and let us continue. Let us continue the record. Okay, so screen demonstration, and let us return to the Moodle. Okay, so the lecture about structure. Okay, so let me take the material. Let me take the material. I'm sorry. Okay, the material of this lecture. So this is a book. So how to be to be comfortable for you. So let us go to the settings, video settings. Okay, video settings, and let us put this. Okay, so now we see the title of this video very good. This I'm sorry, of this book very good. So this is my book от программ, написанных на языке C, from program written in C language, programs created in Visual C++. So this is, as you see, C++. Okay, part 1. Okay, so now let us try to find the material about the structure. About the structure. Okay, the structure. Okay, so here is this book. Please see. Okay, so the structure. Структура, тип, определяемый пользователем. The structure type determined by the user. And the program, correspondent program about the structure. So let us compile this program. So first, the structure as worker, as means structure as worker is declared struct as worker. So let us open Microsoft Visual C++ 6.0 and let us compile this program. But instead of workers, we will use, for example, pilots, or maybe even the students of your group, maybe the structure students, information not about workers, but about, for example, your students. Okay, so let us go to the Microsoft Visual C++ 6.0. Let us open it. So here it is, and let us create a new project. Windows 32 console application, for example, laboratory, let it be 23. Okay. An empty project, finish. Okay. So project, add to project, new C++ source file, laboratory 23. Okay. So now let us include standard libraries. Somebody tries to take a part in the conference. Okay, receive. Press receive. I stop the demonstration and receive the user. Who is this user? Elijah. Okay, Elijah, welcome. Okay, I cannot see you. I cannot see you. Okay. Where are you, Elijah? Please.
Elijah?
Yes, Elijah,
I'm here.
but I cannot see you. I hear you very well. Okay. Done. Done. Okay, very not. Okay. Elijah and wait. Okay. Okay. So please switch off your microphones. Elijah and Nathan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Elijah, but I cannot see you. Please switch off. Elijah. Do you see me? Do you see me, Elijah?
Yeah,
Yes, very well.
I can see you, sir.
We wait for Nathan. Nathan, please switch off your microphone.
Да, sir.
Okay,
I'm there.
switch please off. Switch on your video. We must see your picture. Elijah here, Nathan. Nathan, are you hear me?
Да, I'm here.
Nathan, I see very well. Okay. Okay, so let us start our lesson. So today we will consider the structure. The structure, it is the basic concept of the modern programming, objective-oriented programming, and now we will compile the program with the structure. Okay, now I will demonstrate you my screens. So, and Microsoft Visual C++ 6.0. So I prepared a new project, Laboratory 23. So here is the CPP file, and now I will compile the project, new project. So first, what we shall to do? So first, we will, Samir. Samir, very well. Okay, I accept Samir. Okay, and continue the demonstration. Okay, so the inclusions. First, inclusion include Conio H, console input output, conio.h. Okay, let us copy this inclusion, Control C, Control V. So the next inclusion, standard input output, stdioh. So the third, the standard library, stdlib h. Okay, with only one sharp. And the fourth it is string to work with. Okay, so what we shall do? We shall declare the structure. So let us comment declaration of the structure. Declaration of the structure. Declaration of the structure. Okay, so let us declare the structure. Only declare, not create, but only declare. So to declare structure, we must use the headline of the structure. So the type structure, struct. Okay, so the structure about your students, the structure students, as students, the structure students. Okay, and like in the main function, this is a block of code. So the appearances are necessary. Okay, what income in this structure? The structure, it is the miscellaneous of some variables. Variables, maybe arrays, maybe strings. Okay, so first the array of symbols. So of character type, char. Char, for example, the name, the char of names. For example, with 20 characters. 20 characters are enough. Okay, so the integer array of integer variables, days. For example, we have 5 educational days every week. Okay, so the structure will contain the information about your education and the what else? And the variable about your score, about your score. Of which type? For example, of double type, the score. So we will create the list of your group. For example, the structure students, and the structure will be the names. The name, it is the string, the array of characters. 20 elements are enough. Okay, so 5 educational days and your score. So this information, we will create the table of your education. And after the declaration of the structure, we must put semicolon. Okay, so instead of to declare character array, integer array, and double variable, we create the structure. So separately, we create the structure. Okay, we declare the structure. So after this, let us create how much? We have 7 students in your group, so 7 elements are enough. We create the 7 structures of this declared type. Okay, so the type is as students now. Now computer knows what does it mean as students. As students, it is a structure. So now we can use this new type. So let us copy, Ctrl+C, and let us paste as students. Okay, this is new type. How we create 7 structures? So let us create the array of structures. Okay, so unknown user. Okay, so very well. Okay, so as students. So what is the name of this array? The name, let it be the name students, or for example, group 211. Okay, group 211. How much elements? Or even group, and that's all. How much elements? 7 elements will be. Okay, students. Or maybe even students. Okay, the structure students. Ahmed. Very well. Ahmed, welcome. Okay. So, yes, user welcome. Okay. So we create the structure. So we declare the structure. So what does it mean, structure? Structure means that we have not separate array name, not separate array days, not separate variable score, but we have declare the structure, the array name in 20 character elements, the array days with 5 integer elements. So character variable means 1 byte. So we declare 20 bytes plus 5 integers. Each integer require 4 bytes.
I'm listening.
20 bytes again, so 20 plus 20, 40 bytes, and double score. So double variable means that you create the 64 bits. So 64 8 bytes. So 20 plus 20 and plus 8, 48 bytes. So we declare the 48 bytes of memory. Okay, now we create 7 structures. So 7 times 20 times 48. Okay, let us calculate. Okay, so now I will open, you cannot see, but I open the calculator. Okay, and try to calculate. So 7 times 48. So it is
140.
336 bytes. Okay, so now we create 336 byte part of memory. Okay, this part is called students. This is an array of 7 structures of a student's type. And here is the declaration of this type. Do you understand that here we declare new type as
Okay.
1, 2 arrays and 1 variable. And here we create 7 structures of this type. So now we create the 3, okay, Samir, welcome. Okay, the 7, 7 structures, 336 bytes. Okay, so after this creation, let us create 2 variables. Let us declare 2 variables, additional variables of integer type. Other side, I and j. Okay, because we will use cycles. Okay, so this is non-executable part of our program. Let us comment it. Non-executable part. Non-executable part. Non-executable part. Okay, so let us go to the executable part. Executable part. So comment executable part. Executable part. Executable part, we have a main function. So void main void. Okay. Let's create the void. First, in the executable part, let us initialize our name, the name of our student array, the names of the groups, the names of all the students. So first, let us initialize the name of the first student. Okay, so we must initialize the array name from the first structure, from the first elements of the students array. So how to initialize? We must put in this array the name of our first student. Who is our first student? Okay, so now I stop the demonstration and see your name.
Samir.
Okay, for example, Samir is the first student. So Samir, let it be Samir. Samir Fitvi. Okay, Samir Fitvi. Now I return to the demonstration and initialize the first structure name array with the name with the help of string copy function. String CPY. So string copy function is a member of this string H library. Okay, string brackets. Okay, and the address, the place is the name, but the name of the first structure. So first we must indicate the number of the structure. Students 0, the first element of this array. Student 0, this is our student 0. After this, we must put the operator and we see structure there are the days, the name, and the score. So the name from 0 structure. Okay, so which information we put in this name? The name Samir.
А то и дам я 2 million.
My friend, you mute your mic.
Oh, punish you. Oh.
Fitvi, Samir Fitvi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 characters. So, but we declare 20 characters in array. So, Samir Fitvi, it is enough. Okay. Very good. So after this, we must put the date, educational days of Samir. How to put the educational days? Okay, so to put the educational days, so let us use the cycle with 5 steps, because 5 days. Okay, for the variable declared variable I 0, and I is less than 5. I less than 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. I plus plus. I plus plus. Okay. So after sorry, I button. Okay, so now yes, it works. 4. So how to get the day 1, for example, day 0? So we must again put students 0. So the name, the zeroth element of the structure. Okay, students, and days, twice, click twice. But which day? The i's day, days, I. Okay, I'm sorry, days, I. So in first steps, it will be day 0. Day 0, maybe it is Monday. Okay, so how we work working hours with the help of, for example, random function, rand percent 9. Okay, rand percent 9. What we create? Rand percent 9. So random function creates the random number. Rand percent 9 means that these random numbers are in the range from 0 to 8. So for example, in this first day of the week, so Samir Fitvi learned instead of 8, for example, 7 hours or 6 hours. It depends on which number generates a random function. Okay, so in the next days 1, days 2, days 3, days 4, and days 5. So we obtain the working hours in this day. Okay, so this is about Samir's days, and the score. For example, for each hour, the score for each. So the score, but the score, which score? The score of Samir. So student 0 again. Okay, so another user. Student 0 point, the score, and the score, which score? The score, for example, 4.5 or 4.6. Okay, it is 4 for one working. Okay, so this is information about about Samir. Okay. Put them, for example, Elijah. Elijah is next. So in Samir, we put here Elijah.
He's funny. He's funny.
This not Elijah, but let it be.
Quiet, I hear me.
So
you hear me because I'm near you.
yes, the second element of this structure, of this array, the second structure. So the enumeration begins in array in so the second is the first. So we must put here 1, and here we must put 1 again. This is about Elijah. Okay. So
Okay.
the next. Next will be Nathan Talek. So the next is Nathan. So let us Nathan. Your key then, Nathan. Your key, Talek or what in the end? Talek, K. Okay. So the K. Talek, not C but K. Nathan Talek. Okay. So the correct the score. For example, the score of Elijah is 4.3. The score of Nathan is 4.5, for example. Okay, so who is next? Let us see. Elijah, Nathan, Samir, and nobody else. Okay.
Ahmed. Good luck, Ahmed.
Ahmed. Okay, Ahmed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Now I will add you. So the next is Ahmed. Okay, Ahmed is next. So the next fourth member.
اسمه هو بيدي اسمك.
Okay. So the score, for example, 5. Score 5. Okay. So, and we can continue this process how much times? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 times we can continue this process. This is the initialization of our array of structures. So we initialize 1, 2, 3. Those are free. We can continue. Okay. So the information to the screen. How we out this information? Let us print the message. Print the message. Okay, so print F. Print F. Print. Okay, so what we print? We will print the information of the group. So the group 211 KI. Okay, the list of the group and semicolon. So after this, the cycle 4. So we can copy this cycle 4 headline. Okay, so the cycle 4, but instead of I, we will use another variable J. So we declare other variable J because we have how much? We have 7 structures, and we have in these 7 structures we have 3 elements. So enumerate apparently the structures, and we separately the structures, and we must enumerate separately the elements in the structure. So name, case, and score. So the first cycle enumerates the structures. So now we will have double cycle. So the first cycle enumerates the structures. For example, 7 structures. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from 0 to 3, 4 elements. Okay. After this, we will put the information. So information. So which information? For example, Samir fit V. After this will be 5 digits about their working hours in 5 days. Samir fit V. And for example, 1, 3, 8, 4, 6, the working hours. And after this, it's his, I'm sorry, not it's, but his score. Okay, so this is one line. The next line, Elijah, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 5 digits and his score. So the next, Natan Talek, the same information. Ahmed, the same information. Okay, so now we must enumerate them. So first, the number of the student. So let us copy the printf function. The print function, printf. Okay, so instead of group, we put here student.
The number of the student, right?
Number of the student. After this, after space, the space, but the format operator shift 5 and percent and the number 2 decimal positions. It is enough. Will be decimal, 2 positions is enough because you have only 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So and after this the J, but it is not comfortable for the user to start from 0. It is better to start from 1. So instead of J, we put here J plus 1. So what we have? Student 1. Okay, maybe even student number 1. Student number 1. Okay, student number 1. So in this string. Okay, so after this, we will have after this the name. So we must put this information in the block. So cycle 4 have not only 1 row, but a lot of lines. So we must put the all this continuation of the cycle 4 in the block. So after this will be the continuation of the string. So the out of the name. So printf again, print function again, but instead of this students, so only the format percent, the string format in the format of the string. So of the string, how much? Let it be 19 positions of the string. So with minus, what does it mean? Minus means the arrangement not to the right, but arrangement to the left side. The arrangement to the left side, minus. Okay, so without minus, your Samir fit V will arrange to the right side of this region of 19 symbols. of 19 position, but you start from the left. Okay, so after this, the instead of this, your students zero name, student zero name here, student zero name, but instead of zero, we now put J, your number, student zero name. Okay, so after this, we must out in the same string your working hours, educational hours. So so do you see? This is called the double cycle. So this is cycle. This is internal cycle. This is in yes. Okay. The in internal cycle will be the out of your working days. Your working days. Okay. Control V. Your working days. So decimal and
التقسيم ما قسمتنا بطريقة عشوائية، كله ما في عشوائي.
Yeah, I'll flog you.
days. Instead of name, so days. Students days. I'm sorry, days with a students days. Okay, so this, okay, this, and in the same row after this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 working hours in 5 days must be your score. Must be your score. So how to out the score? So print F, I'm sorry, print F again. Print F again. Okay, so after this, the format, but the type of your score is double. So it is not integer, it is not character, but double. So double, it is double float, floating point format. So for floating point symbols, what does it mean floating point? Floating point means that it is not integer. For example, 4.6 floating point. So format must be not decimal, but float, F. So percent, how much positions? Let me see. So we must indicate the total number of positions, for example, 5 positions, and after dot we must indicate the number of position after decimal point, 1 position after decimal point. So 1, 2, 3 position for this number, so 2 positions will be to the space, and if we put 2, so we have 2 position after decimal point. So it is enough because we have only 1 position after decimal point. So 5 position at all. So we have 3 position in reality. So and 2 position after decimal point, it is enough. And F, it means float. Okay, float, comma. It was format and students.
السامز ها
This let us
أنا ما أدري مسؤول بس.
let us try to compile this program. Okay, so I press compile button. 4 errors. So which errors? Okay. So let us see. Students days okay, so random function. So we use random function first time. How to use random function? So how to use, for example, some function. let us see the explanation of random function in the internet. Okay, for example, let us open rand rand C++. Okay, so this is in Russian. Okay, random function, rand C++. Okay, so let us open in English. Random C++ function, for example. Function. Rand function. Okay. Okay, so how
نتصرف بالانجليزي.
function in C? So we must include time h. Include time h. So let us copy. Let us return to the to our demonstration. Okay, so include time h.
Got it.
So big,
Okay, and before we use random function, we must initialize random number to seed random number as rand time null, to use function as rand, seed rand. So this function is rand initialize random number, but function rand uses it after this. Okay, so we return into the Microsoft Visual C++, and in the beginning of the main function, let us initialize the random number as rand time null. So time, it is the member of this library. So time, it is a timer. So we generate a random number with the help of timer. Okay, so now let us compile. 4 errors. Okay, so what is wrong? This, okay, rand %9. So something wrong because maybe the brackets are missed here. Yes, I missed the brackets. So here must be 2 brackets, rand %9. So after the name of the function must be the list of its parameters. So the list is void. Okay, so now let us compile again. 0 errors, 0 warning. So let us build 0 errors and let us execute. Okay. Okay, so I have the result. But you cannot see the result. You see only the dark place. So because this window was opened after the start of this of our meeting, so we must close it and let us go to the compiler online. So let us go to the online compiler, so to see, to give you possibility to see this process. So see compilers online, see compilers online, see compilers online, see, okay, see compilers online. So GDB, it is good compiler. So let us open this GDB. Okay, and instead of this code, let us paste our code. Let us return to the our Visual C++ 6.0, press Ctrl A, Ctrl C. Okay, so again, return to the online compiler and paste this code. Okay, so let us press run. Yes. Unknown type as students. Okay, so what is wrong? As students, structure the declaration of the structure. Okay, so our declaration is failed. Okay, so let us try to compile in other compiler. Okay, so in Programize compile, let us try to compile in Programize. Okay, so let us put our code here. Okay, run. So the Programize compiler, it is a modern compiler. It does not understand CONIO. What does it mean, console input output? And does not understand what does it mean, gauge, as a result. Okay, so let us press run again. Okay, so it does not understand what does it mean structure. Maybe I have some mistake in declaration of the structure. Okay, so it is very interesting. Okay, structure. It does not understand what does it mean structure. Okay, students. Maybe I have the mistake. So let us carefully check. As students. So the name is the same. The name of the structure is the same. But it
Yes, maybe there is some wrongs in the name of the Ahmed or something like that.
yeah, but it does not understand this row is student 7. It does not understand. So it does not understand what does it mean a student. It does not understand this declaration structure as students. So maybe this compiler cannot understand the type structure, the declaration of the structure. Okay, so error non-type as students use struct keyword to refer the type as student. Something very interesting as students. So we declare we used so structure type as students. So maybe let us without this comment. Okay, structure. No, again, it does not understand as students. Something wrong, students. Okay, let us type again. Structure as, for example, as students again, as students. So here, as students. Run again. It does not understand. Okay, so let us try to another compiler. Okay, maybe this. Okay. So execute. Conio. So we have to comment Conio. Okay, let us comment. And the gauge. Let us comment gauge. Okay, let us execute. It does not understand. Unknown type. Yes. Unknown type. Students, it does not understand what does it use structure keyword. So we used the structure keyword Here is a structure keyword. Yes, to declare. Yes, something wrong. Something wrong, boys. So in my studio, I'm sorry, Microsoft Visual C++. So I can compile, so I execute. Yes, I execute and I see the result. And I see the result. So now I will use the result. I will show you the result. Okay, so please see the result. So I stop the demonstration. Okay, so now I try to show you the result. So please see the result. Okay, so this is the result. Do you see the result? Okay, so the group.
No.
No, you cannot see it very well.
Yes.
Yes, we see the result right now.
Do you see?
But it's not.
Do you see?
Yeah,
Yeah, we,
yeah, little bit.
So
yeah, we see.
yes. So this is a result. But do you see? So we have a lot of mistakes in the arrangement. We have the mistake in the arrangement. So the group 211 KI. So first we must close the window. Okay, so and after this we must arrange the. Okay, so we must let us return to the demonstration. The mobile camera. Okay, so let us return to the demonstration and let us so try. So after this, we must have at least \n to go to the next row. Okay, so, and after \n again. So after this, we must have \n. After the score, we must have \n to now. And now, yes. It is
executable اقول لك مش لازم نصلي العصر ننام شويه ونصحى بعدين بس هنطبخ حاجه.
demonstration
هذا ما صحي هذيك.
Student number 1. Okay, so it is necessary space to put here this space. Okay, so let us put here the space. After students, we must put the space. So before the sorry, let us return to the we must the number, we must put the space, the student and number, and after number it is necessary to put the space. Okay, so now the demonstration. Okay, so now we have the space. So Samir Fitvi, Elijah and Nathan Talik, but Ahmed is absent here. Ahmed is absent. Why Ahmed is absent? It is very interesting. Okay, so after this, so the score, this is a score. So, and this is something not understandable information. It is must correct the days. We must correct the days. Something wrong in days. Okay, so I close it. So I return to the demonstration. Okay, to the demonstration. Yes. Okay. This came. I try to correct the days.
ما. انتوا عندكم فرن صح؟ تشتري شبالة نشتري سمك
Fine.
كمك مشوي كمان
صح؟
سهول مشوي
Day,
ليه حاطينه؟
يصورون حسن. أنا سألته قلت له شغال فيلم قال لي شغال كونيشنر
the days here.
زين شغال كونيشنر كونيشنر
Days I. So here is 5 days and here is day students. So in this place, it is okay, it is okay. But here we have the double enumeration. So because this is a double cycle, we must enumerate separately days I with I and structure students with J. Okay, so students I, days J. Very good mistake. This is very good mistake. Okay, so
Ай-яй-яй, какие свободы здесь.
okay, so I stop the demonstration. Yes, and I start the program. I start the program. Okay, so please now see the result. Do you see the result?
Yeah, we see the result. But Ahmed is still absent.
Perfect way. So 2 hours in Monday, 3 hours in what after Monday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What does it mean?
Yeah, but Ahmed is still absent.
Samir's working or educational hours each day. So it is his course. So this is Elijah. This is Nathan. So what happens with Ahmed? So the question, where is Ahmed? Okay, so let us try to understand why Ahmed is absent. Okay, so this is student 3. Do you see this? So we must okay, so let us on the demonstration. So let us return the camera. Okay, so and instead of 0 we must put the 3 because Ahmed has the number 4 in our list. Okay, so we changed the Samir's days and Samir's score. So let us compile again. Okay, so I stop the demonstration. Okay, I open the Visual Studio. So I take a camera. Okay, and I compile. I build and I execute. Okay, so Ahmed is absent again. So what is wrong? Let us see J. J from 0 to 3. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, 4. Must be 4. Here must
Yeah.
be. Yes.
Maybe Ahmed absent because we didn't put some details.
3 steps. J is less than 3, so only 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Yes, so here we must put 4. Okay.
Oh.
Ahmed. Okay, so yes, Ahmed. Yes, now we have the list of the group. Do you see the result?
Yes.
Okay, this is the result.
Yeah, we see the result, Ahmed. Yeah, so.
So, but the task is to find the proper compiler to compile the structure, because these compilers which we used cannot compile the structure. So now let us try to find some other compilers. So now I will try to find the Russian language compilers. Okay, so I go to the demo. Okay, open the module.
قلت لك انت خد البرمان حقك منه انا ترى.
بربان مخلص.
Try to find some other compiler. Okay. Online.
بعد ما مخلص تقول لي قاعد يفهم هاي. كم جار طويل؟
شهر واحد.
مخلص.
ما يسوي شيء.
So the list of compilers.
عارف ما حي نو بس
Java compiler, but we need C compiler. Okay, Java may C the so here is C. Okay, compiler. Okay, so let us copy the code. Cannot what I do. So copy the code, the text of the program. Copy and return the
أول ما تطق 4 بنقول له عندنا كلاس ثاني.
فعلا ندي فرصة. فعلا ندي فرصة.
أقسم بالله يصكك لين 6 يقول لك يوه ما انتبهت حق وقت.
So Conio is not understandable, so we must, yes, we must comment the Conio. So let us
اللي يطلع عندي.
gauge and gauge.
أتوقع يطلع عنده. ما أنت لما ما تفهم شيء تحدد له كذا.
بس هنا ما طالع فيه. ما تقدر يطلع عنده. أنت لازم تسوي شير عشان يطلع عنده.
شير إيش؟
Run. Okay. Okay, it cannot compile the structure. I don't understand why, because it does not compile the structure. So let me understand what happens with online compilers. Maybe next time we will find the compiler, the good compiler. Okay, so your task will be to compile this program in online compiler. But after I will compile this program, do you understand? I will try to compile this in some online compiler. I will try to find the proper online compiler or find the mistake. And after this, your task will be to compile in this compiler by your own. Do you understand the task? Do you listen? Are you listening me or not? Do you understand?
Yeah, we understand that.
Very well, very well. So it is for today, but let me tell you something about the structure. So the structure, it is the key concept of the modern programming. So instead of to create separately the variables, you create the structure, you declare the structure, the new type, you create the new type. So here is the creation of the structure. For example, the object. What is included in this type? Included the array name of 20 characters, the array days of 5 integer numbers, and the variable score. So this is the creation of 7 objects of this structure. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yeah, we understand that.
Okay, so next time we will continue to create the structure. So now we created the structures with the help of dot operator statically. So next time we will create the structures dynamically with the help of array operator, Okay, so that's all for today. So the record is over. So it is all. So I wish you good health and see you next time. Yes.
Thank
Stop of our conference.
Okay, thank you so much, teacher. See you next time.